Alright. I usually let it roll, get all situated and stuff. We're on. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that was a good session.
For sure.
That was good.
We're starting right there.
Yeah, sure. Whenever, it don't really matter. Man. So yeah, this is how I do it. I just like the two mics.
For sure.
On my phone, simple.
That's real easy.
Yeah, I'll just put it on. I edit it on what's it called iMovie, and then I'll just do like the little intro thing, the funny looking one.
Perfect.
That's pretty much it.
All you need. No need to complicate it.
All right, welcome everybody.
What's up?
Welcome to the TT podcast, or the Trash Talk podcast.
So what is TT podcast?
Trash Talk.
Trash Talk.
Okay, so let me tell you the behind the scenes, or not the behind the scenes, but I was driving and I was stuck in traffic, so I was like, I'm gonna just talk, turn on the camera and whatever. And then I was like, I was gonna call it the traffic talks, but then I was like, I'm not gonna be driving all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, the TT podcast could be either the traffic talks or the trash talk.
Trash talk.
Yeah.
It could be both.
Yeah, but I don't know. As a creator, you always like, should I do this? Should I do that? And the other day, I have like this quote that's always stuck to me. It's called "Stay Up." Like
stay up.
Stay up. So I was like, should I change the name? I don't know if I should at this point already.
No, I like trash talk. Like,
yeah.
I feel like whatever your initial thought is, like, just run with it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like it later, you can always change it. Like, there's been so many different styles I've had in my vlogs.
Okay.
That I'm just like, who the frick cares? Like, you're just
throw it out there. Huh?
My mentality is like, I'm doing this for me.
Okay.
I'm the one who's gonna be watching these like 23 months down the road or whatever.
Okay.
Like, who cares?
Wait, you've been vlogging for 23 months?
No, I've been actually longer. I started in 2015 October.
Whoa.
So about every Saturday since then, like maybe more or less, but like
just one video here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But on average, probably about once a week.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
I was trying to do the same things, but I was working on the weekends. Like back in the day, I was working on the weekends. I had 2 jobs before, so I was like, God damn, it just takes too much of my time. But
can I cut and grab glasses?
Of course. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. It don't matter, man. You're good. So I'll introduce them. So this is one of my good friends, Paul, and then we met right here at the beach through Skimboarding, and I think I met this guy like almost a year and a half ago, something like that. But I didn't know that he had.
Yeah, that's about right. About a year and a half ago.
A year and a half.
Me and my buddy Sean were out here skimming, and I was like, I freaking recognize that dude, because like any skimboarder will go on YouTube and just like look up skimboarding videos.
Yeah. And
you had your YouTube channel.
Seal Beach Skim Life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this guy.
I know. So I was doing that for a while with Chance and all the guys. We were going down to Laguna, and then we were filming the videos and just putting it together.
Yeah.
And then Chance started doing the same thing. He called it Seal Beach Skim Life as well, because we're just friends, So he did like 3 episodes, and then I think I did like 1 or 2, because he was in high school.
All on the same channel or a different channel?
No, he had he put it on his channel.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They're both the same, and then I think at one point I call it Seal Beach Skim Life 1.0, and then he was like Seal Beach Skim Life 2.0. We were just being like stupid and be like, you call it 2.0 and I'll call it 1.0, whatever.
I'm the original.
It's what it is. It's cool.
Yeah.
But we haven't filmed together in a long time though. So, but yeah.
You need a filmer. I'm your guy.
Oh, there you go.
I can't skim for crap, but I can film.
So everybody, this is a good friend again, Paul.
How's it?
For those that don't know, he has a YouTube channel.
I do.
Then what's your YouTube channel?
It's Paul Kra, Kra. So I have a really long last name. It's Kragenbrink, and that's just like
I don't even think I can say that with
yeah, it's like a Polish German.
I was gonna say that Polish German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's long, but it's not that simple to like find. You're not gonna like type in Paul. You're gonna type in something else. You're gonna slam the keyboard and whatever comes up.
I know.
So I just named it Paul Craw. Easier to find. Mm-hmm. It's cool. So yeah,
I like your videos though. I enjoy
mostly
your
vlogs.
Videos. Yeah, I enjoy them. I always like the that day in a life type of thing. I think that's one of my favorite videos to look for, like day in a life of this guy or day in a life of that guy, because you pretty much bringing along everybody with you, you know, while you're vlogging and filming. So I love it, and I always like your videos, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I know. If me and my wife was just chilling at home, and we're like, "Oh, Paul just put a video. Let's watch it. So we just watch it.
It's weird because like I press upload, and I'm just like, I'm the one watching these. Nobody else is watching these. So it's funny to hear like me and my wife watch these. I'm like,
yeah, no, they're cool though. Like, man, cool. You're always out and about with your kid and your wife.
For sure. So
it's pretty cool, and it's very homey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, to see other people do the same things that you do as well. So I love it. It's pretty cool. It's good content too.
Thank you.
Very like I said, homey, but very how can I explain it? Very simple, out there, raw.
I try to keep it real. Yeah, like real and raw. Like just this morning I filmed a clip and I was like trying to think of something to say, and like this week has been like rough with work and just like I haven't been feeling great. And I was just like, dude, I don't even know if I want to vlog today.
Oh, okay.
So instead of just like not vlogging, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell the vlog I'm not having a great day.
Yeah.
Like that's the real part.
Yeah,
like,
you can do that.
Anybody can like fake content. Like that's easy.
Yeah.
But to like show your true self, that's not.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. This I mean, you know that, man, that was a tough week for me as well. 2 weeks, because you know, my wife got into an accident.
Right.
She wrecked her car, like a semi truck, run the red light, and she got T-boned. So
Jesus.
It was crazy. So I took her to the ER, and you know, I was there for like 6-7 hours. She's doing better. She's doing fine, but you know, you gotta make sure there's no internal bleeding, nothing like that.
Right, of course.
And
glad she's doing okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, nothing else. I mean,
wear your seatbelts
for reals. Well, I mean, it's like a hit or miss, man. I don't know. Prove me wrong, or if you don't want to agree with me, it's fine. But when you wear your seatbelt, a lot of people it's like when they crash, like face forward or like sideways and stuff, you always ended up breaking your collarbone, or like you get internal bleeding from the seatbelt. Like, see, my wife had like a massive bruise right here on the ab area.
Yeah.
So it's like a hit or miss. Don't get me wrong; it's gonna save you.
Right.
But
but you don't want to find out if you didn't. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. So.
But at the same time, like it could be a bad thing too. I've heard from a lot of people that, yeah, the seatbelt saved me. Thankfully, I'm alive, but the seatbelt effed me up.
Right.
Like, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Saved you at a cost.
So yeah, so crazy week, man, for me as well.
That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, it was actually my birthday. The day that she crashed.
Oh no.
So, and then the day before, 2 days before Thanksgiving. So, picture that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What a great time.
I know, right?
Happy birthday.
Other than that, I mean, she's doing good. She's good. Like, no internal bleeding, like I said, no broken bones. She's all bruised up. She's already going to therapy, so she'll be fine.
That's good.
But yeah, I mean, life can switch very quick. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
So. Yeah, just thankful to be here. Thank you for being here, though.
Of course.
For my craziness vlogs.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm always down.
Same here, dude. Like, I don't know if you watched the other episodes, but I feel it. I mean, I'm always telling, like, you know, I always wanted to do this, dude. Like, we just talk shit with my friends and film it, put it out there. Because, like you said, at the end of the day, I'm the one's going to watch it. And then, you know, farther down the road, when I have kids, my kids will watch it too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're like, oh, dude, my dad was cool. Like, he interviewed a bunch of his friends and family and whatever, whoever wants to come up. And
that's why I kind of look at it too, because my son, he's almost 2 right now, and he loves just watching like just the random vlogs. I'll just let him run. He's like, oh, Mama Dada, right?
Mama Dada. You know what your blog reminds me of? remember like the 90s when your dad used to film with the what's the VHS?
Yeah.
And and then you grow up and then you bring the girlfriend back and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna show you my son's videos when he was younger. He bust out the VHS and you're like, Dad, stop, I don't want to watch that, whatever. You and you're running on your poopy diaper. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of like
that's what I'm gonna show my daughter-in-law.
There you go.
Watch out.
That's like, to me, like, well, I don't know if you know, but I didn't grow up here. I'm from Mexico.
Okay.
So to us, seeing that on YouTube or in movies and stuff in general, it was like a very Americanized type of thing.
Oh, I
it's
see.
Like, film it and show it to my son later when he grows up or when he gets married and stuff like that. So it's always a thing that, like I said, I like this reason why I like your vlogs, because they just remind me of my childhood, that I'm like, oh, that's cool, like, you're gonna watch these videos later on.
Right.
So
yeah, I first started like making like montages of just random clips that I had on my computer. And then I started watching. So what really got me into vlogging was Roman Atwood. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah, I know.
He used
Roman.
to be a pranker.
Yeah.
He's now just like a family vlogger.
Yeah.
So I watched him and I was like, dude, I could do this. Just film my day, whatever.
Exactly.
And Casey Neistat. So if you watch my videos, I have a heavy Casey Neistat influence, and I'll admit that. I don't care. But like that's what really got me into like creative, like that's how I kind of emulate. Like I'm not trying to copy him per se, but like I like his style, so I'm just gonna like kind of run off that.
I personally love Casey Neistat.
Yeah, he's great.
If one day I run into him, I'm gonna cry probably. You have no idea how much. I mean, I'm not as creative as he is, or as you are, but because I really don't know how to edit very well still. Me and my wife actually talked about getting a computer. Remember I told you last week? I was like, oh, I want to get a new computer so I can edit, make it look cooler, stuff like that. But going back to Casey Neistat, man, I love that guy, man.
Yeah,
His content. When he stopped making videos, I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, I was sad. Like,
and they're always like so well put together, well thought out, like shots, and like I try to do that. Like for that reason, I got a drone because I was like, dude, I want that shot. Like I can easily just screenshot and use it my own, but
that's pretty dope.
There's something about creating like a video where you're like, I want to get that shot with my own camera, with my own drone, with whatever.
Correct.
So, and like that's what's like super hard about like vlogging and like skimboarding.
Oh yeah.
Skimboarding is like, you feel so cool doing it, and then you watch back the clips. And like, dude, I'm not that great, but it's so fun to like try to like emulate a clip that you've seen done before by like Blair Conklin or Austin Keene or any of those guys with like YouTube channels. Like it's so like you see that and you're like, I want to do that.
Yeah, I think the main reason I started skimboarding back in Mexico, in Cancun, that's where I'm from. I'm from Cancun, Mexico. Okay. I think I was like 6 or 7 years old, and then we went down to the beach. And then I saw these youngsters. They probably like around 13, 14, something like that. And then they had SAP skimboards. So you know SAP?
Yeah.
They're mainly
East Coast?
Florida. East Coast, Florida.
Okay.
They're great boards though. I had one before. It's a pretty good board. So I saw these kids just freaking skimming, just slashing the waves, and I was like, oh my god, that's dope. Like I fell in love with it. I was like 7, 8, something like that.
Okay, so you've been doing this a while.
No. This is the thing. No, okay. This is crazy. So back in Cancun, me and my brother, we used to boogie board a lot. We used to boogie board and we used to surf. I used to have like an 8-footer board back in the day. So that's what we used to do. So we used to go down to the beach, but mainly boogie board. I don't know why. Back in the day in Cancun, there was no very great waves. I think it was like, Florida has kind of like beachy, stormy.
Dude, Florida is like Sunset Beach in the worst conditions.
I get you.
I went to Florida. I went to like what is it called? It's like San Vicente or something like that. Something like that. Somewhere down there. And it was just not great.
You're like, not great?
Yeah, dude. Damn. Maybe I went on a bad day, but like I can't imagine being a skimboarder in Florida. That sucks.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of good skimboarders from Florida, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like Johnny Weber's from Florida.
Johnny Webb's. What's the other guy? Juke Squad. You know Juke Squad?
Oh, yeah.
He's a good skimboarder.
He's still in Florida, too.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved out here.
He's a good skimboarder, dude. Believe it or not, even though he has, like, small waves out there. Man, he's, like, rips cabo. Like, huge break. And then when he comes down here to Laguna, like, you know, in general here, California.
Right, for sure.
I've seen him. I'm like, damn. And he's tall, dude.
Is he?
He's like, I think he's like 6'2", 6'1".
That's a big dude.
He's a tall, skinny dude. And then his board is like huge too. He's like, I think he rides a large or extra large.
Okay.
I think so. But he rips, dude. He's a good skimmer.
So you started boogie boarding. Sorry.
So I started boogie boarding back in the day, and then I skim here and there back in Cancun with a woody board. But I mean, I grew up my mom was a single mom, so I couldn't afford a board, dude. Like, I could not afford a SAP skimboard because I really wanted one. But back in the day, were like 4,000, 5,000 pesos, which is a lot of money.
Jeez.
It's like 1 month worth of rent.
Okay.
So I never got the chance to get one. So I started skimboarding when I moved to the States. I started skimboarding in 2013.
Okay.
2013. My very first board was a Victoria skimboard that I bought it off of Craigslist.
Nice.
I think I bought it for like $120, because the guy was like, "Oh, I tried skimming, but I didn't really like it." So I was like, I'll take it.
I'll take it. But you had already like a skateboarding background, right?
Yeah, I've been skating since I was.
Did you surf?
I surf a little bit. Longboarding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nothing shortboard or nothing crazy. Mainly, that's my main surf style. Just longboard. Like, I love that. Just cruisy. Just stay there. Go fast down the line. Or you're pretty much chilling and catch waves.
Right, for sure.
But skateboarding, it's been a very big part of my life for sure. I started skating when I was 11 or 12.
That's about. I was younger than that. I think I started watching those like Tony Hawk tutorials.
Same.
At like 8.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, I'm hooked. And I grew up in like a small mountain town in Colorado.
Okay.
So it's nothing but like
I
hills.
forgot you're from Colorado. Dude.
Yeah. So there's like nothing but hills, and like to see a sidewalk, like a
Yeah.
nice clean cement sidewalk, was just mind blowing.
Yeah. Like, I'm about to grind that.
Dude, I would love to just skate, because I grew up skating on this like 12 by 12 cement pad that my dad used as like a driveway. It was so it was fun at the time, but like
dope.
looking back, I was like, how did I progress at all?
We're good. I just like double checking because you never know. So Colorado, huh?
Yeah, Colorado.
I never been. I heard. I mean, it's like mountains and stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's clean air. If there's no beach, but like
There's a lot of snow.
I think I took it for granted, like, because now when I visit the mountains, I'm like, dude, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
So it's a catch-22. Like,
I'm a big
move out of the mountains, you're like, I love the beach.
Yeah.
You go visit the mountains, you're like, dude, I should
Move back.
I don't know, but
I think it's like a human being thing, because yeah, I live at the beach and I
you
love
can always
it.
find errors in anything.
Exactly. But I'm like, when I go to the mountains, I'm like, man, I want to live here. They're so pure, so clean. Like, people are so humble and simple. Like, you see them, like, you know, burning wood and drinking a beer on the porch and some wine. I'm like, can we move here?
Yeah, can we just like leave everything behind?
I know, right?
Start chopping wood for a living.
That would be crazy. But yeah, Colorado, I never been. I heard there's some good snowboarding out there.
Yep, also grew up snowboarding. That's like I think that's like the thing that I'm best at.
Okay.
Like, when it comes to skateboarding or skimboarding, I don't really surf, but snowboarding, like, I could rip around snowboard easy.
Yeah.
So
You like hitting the jumps and stuff?
like, when I was a little, like,
Yeah.
I'm like a little bit overweight right now. So like, maybe back in the day for sure, but I like ripping rails and sometimes doing stuff like that. So
that's cool. See, I met another guy back in the day. Like, he was trying to skateboard.
Okay.
And he had a snowboarding background because he is from Utah. But when he's like, I just don't get skateboarding. I just can't unlock it. But I've seen his videos ripping on the snow, and I'm like, who are you? Like, he's like hitting like double headed.
Right.
Like, who are you, bro? Like, how come you're scared of like 3 foot with quarter pipe? You know? I don't know, man.
Usually it's like the other way around. Like,
I know.
People that skate are like, I could try to snowboard.
I know.
They're proficient at it.
See, I mean, first time I went snowboarding, it was in 2013 as well.
Okay.
I bought a board, I bought my boots, and I bought all my gear and whatever. And I went out there, and then it took me a while. I think it took me 2-3 runs to be able to stand up and actually like, oh, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's like, oh, you have a skateboarding background. I was like, this is completely different, dude, because you're sliding like forward, you know, like you have to play with the edges and with your rails.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is weird. Like, I think I slide on my butt.
Yeah, people that think that like all board sports are the same, dude, no way.
Hell no.
Like, you're on a skateboard, you've got like different factors to factor in, different variables. Like, you're on a skimboard, you're like, there's no, like, it's hard to maneuver a skimboard, especially if you're on like the wet sand before you get into the water. That's difficult as heck to just steer.
Bro, you have no idea how many days it took me years to figure it out. Skimboarding.
Still trying to figure it out.
You will. I mean, you're actually doing very good. You're very, very good.
Yeah, I started skimboarding.
It's just an old lady. You're fine.
Checking out my...
Same. I'm checking too, because
it's like, yo.
I'm like...
Just checking out my trunk.
I know. They're looking for a weave, man. You got the goods?
No, anyway. So, yeah, so this is a funny story. So, I found out my wife was pregnant in July 2019.
Okay.
And I was like...
Do you guys plan it?
Kind of, yeah.
Kinda.
We weren't preventing it, but we were like kind of... We weren't actively trying, but got pregnant. We were like happy about it.
Were you guys married already?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been married since 2014. So
nice. Okay.
Just celebrated 7 years.
Wow. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah. You hit the 7 year.
If that math adds up at 8 years, 7 years.
You guys been together since high school, or you met her here? Or?
I met her here. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's
anyway,
cool.
so we found out we were pregnant. She was pregnant, and I started kind of like almost freaking out, but I didn't like let her know that I was freaking out. I was like, I need like an outlet. I need somewhere to just go clear my head.
Got it.
And I had like this wooden skimboard that I had from Big Five from like 8 years ago.
Okay.
For like prior to this. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to the beach. I'm just gonna go clear my head. I'll bring the skimboard, whatever. Started skimming like just on the flat. I was having a real good time. Yeah. I was like, I could probably get used to this. Go home, started looking up like tutorials, and I was like, wow, this is like a whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
Like, I had never seen Blair Conklin before.
Yeah.
Before that.
Is he your favorite skimboarder?
Right now, no. I would say Timmy Gamboa.
Oh, okay. Oh, we talked about this.
Yeah, I love him, and I love Brandon Sears. So if you're watching this,
man, I know.
Yeah. But Blair is what got me into it because of his tutorials that he has on YouTube.
Got it.
So I was like, dude, there's a whole freaking like culture.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
And it's almost like a surf culture, but I think it's like more tight knit, and I like it better than a surf culture.
It's tighter. Yeah. There's definitely another world.
Yeah, for sure.
It's similar. Yeah. It's similar to surfing, but skimboarding it's another level of bonding, dude. It's crazy.
I ended up getting a small like wave zone board from Jack Surfboards.
Okay.
And that was like my first like actual skimboard, like wave
like fiberglass.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then I upgraded to got an Exile, and then like over the time I started coming here.
Okay.
And like I started clearing my head, and like the whole baby thing just kept like it was still in my mind, and it kept me calm. Okay. I was like, you got this. You have a talent. You have this habit or hobby you're developing. You're gonna be fine. So and now he's born, and he's great. Yeah. I love the guy. I can't wait till he comes skimboarding
he's so
with
cool.
me.
I know. How old is he now?
He's almost 2.
Okay.
He'll be 2 in March. So.
You're about to come the terrible 2s, bro.
Dude, yeah, he's terrible. He's terrible 1.5
already.
Right now, bro. Just kidding. I love that.
My cousins, they have 2 kids on their 2. Well, the other one's 2, and the other one's like 1 and something.
Yeah.
So, man, I've seen his like videos and stuff, and I talk to him here and there. He's like, "Damn, dude, these kids are driving me crazy," but it's funny, It's like it's part of your life.
Yeah. For
and
sure.
then thank you for sharing about your story.
And that's what
it was actually
got me into skimboarding.
There you go. I was actually gonna ask you, I just got married and stuff, and then I was gonna ask you like, how was like because me and my wife we want to have a baby, but me, I'm like, man, like. I'm scared, honestly. I tell her all the time, like, I'm kind of scared, like.
What are you scared of exactly? Let's dig into this. Just kidding.
I feel like I'm gonna sound like every other guy out there, but I feel like I hope I'm a good dad. because I grew up without a dad.
That's a fair fear, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Because everybody goes through that. Everybody wants to be the best for their kid, but nobody's gonna know exactly how you're gonna feel. Like I didn't know. It sounds stupid and cliche and kind of corny, but I didn't know what kind of love towards a child was until I had my own flesh and blood there. And I was like, dude, I would kill anybody who came near this kid.
Got it.
I love this kid with all my heart.
Yeah.
And,
it's on
and then, like, the love like kind of spreads too. You love your child, and then you love your like spouse or significant other even more because you're like, we created this thing. Let's do this. Let's raise this kid like we want.
Damn, dude, that's a good advice. I mean, I'm scared. I always tell her like, I don't know, man. Like, and then the thing is, like, I have like so much ambition for like traveling and stuff that I'm like, that's gonna kind of like it will be like a step back on us, if you want to put it that way, because I'm trying to I'm trying to travel the world, dude. Like, I want to go to the Philippines, that's where she's from. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Australia. I've been to Hawaii a few times already, but just want to get out. I want to go to like Iceland and like places that you only see on movies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like,
I feel like you could do that stuff with the kid.
Yeah,
like,
I know you can.
Like, I used to skim like 2-3 times a week before he was born. And now maybe once a week. It's taken a back seat for sure.
Okay.
But I'm still able to do all the things that I'd like to. Like, it's a give and take. Like,
exactly.
And traveling, it's a little harder because you have to like plan around him. But it's not like a huge. It's not a huge deal.
Okay.
Because.
Yeah, I see. Because I see like.
It's all a mentality thing.
Yeah. Like, I think so too. Because I see my friends and stuff, like, they'll go out, you know, they'll travel and stuff, but it's definitely like one more thing to put on your list to, okay, what can we do with my kid?
Leaving the house to go to the grocery store takes 15 minutes longer.
I know,
but it's easier the older they get, the more self-sustained they are. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, it's something that we're planning on doing. You know, we want to have a child.
For sure.
And I hope it's a boy. So I can skim. I mean, if I get a girl, I will love my little girl as well, you know. So she'll be skimming no matter what, too. So.
For sure.
Yeah, but something that I could share with you about skimming as well.
Okay.
Back in the day when I was, I would say like 4 or 5 years ago, I went through like this breakup and whatever, you know, past. But man, skimboarding saved me for sure.
Yeah.
Because I was drinking a lot. You know, I was like, I had 2 jobs. I was stressing, trying to make that money, you know, just for myself pretty much. But yeah, skimming took a skimboarding saved my life. I don't want to sound cliche, but I look up to the next morning not being hangover or drunk still to go skim.
Right.
So that I was
kept
like,
you on the right track.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
And I became like a gym rat. I became like, well, I actually don't like gyms much, but I rock climbed for like 3 years straight, dude.
Oh, cool.
Like, I was just bouldering. I was just going to the rock climbing gym, and then that saved me a lot. So skimming, I used to skim like almost every other day, and I used to like jump from rock climbing to skimboarding.
Okay.
So that cleared my head a lot, especially skimming and the people around me. And you know, I got to meet you, and I met Joe, and I met Chance, and I met.
That's what I've noticed. Like, there's this, like, to go back to the skimboarding camaraderie. Like, surfing, like, you're in the water, and you might chatter with people a little bit here and there, but like on skimboarding, you're like on the slope, and you're right next to the guy next to you, so you have no choice but to talk to him.
Yeah.
And like communicate, but so you create this like bond, like,
yeah, exactly.
I know what I'm going for. You can help each other out. And
yeah.
So that's what I love about skimboarding, more than skateboarding,
Same,
more than
dude.
snowboarding. Snowboarding's like the most independent board sport you could do, I feel.
Yeah, true. It's kind of hard to like be with your buddy next to you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, just gonna clip each other and then they go bye bye. Yes, but yeah, dude, skimboarding. You know, my family and friends are always asking me like, why you like it so much? I'm like, I can't describe it. What I can tell you is like, it became a drug, for sure. Like I switch up from like drinking with my friends and going out all the time.
Yeah.
Till I'm like, no, I'm staying in, man. Like, I'm gonna go skim tomorrow morning, and then they know that I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I'm like, let's go skim.
For sure.
So it saved me in a way, but it became a drug now. So I'm like, God damn it.
Did you ever get like, why don't you just real surf? I get that sometimes from like.
Oh,
people.
really?
Like, why don't you just real surf? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Like,
I don't think I ever heard that, bro.
Real surf. Get the heck out of here. Like,
you know what I will say? I was like, try it.
Yeah,
try
skimboarding.
Yeah, because a lot of people was like, sorry about the car noises. We're right here in the parking lot. So in my last video, it didn't sound that much. So
yeah,
it doesn't really pick up the sound noises. But what was I saying? Damn it.
Real skimboarding.
Goddamn car. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I always tell them, like, try it. I want you to try it to see if it's real. I will switch to real surfing, you know, because it's very. I mean, once you catch that first wave, dude, it's forget about it, dude. Yeah. Forget about it. It becomes an addiction of like, I gotta chase that barrel again. I gotta chase that cider, or like I want to go to another spot, because all spots are different, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Like when I first started skimming, like when I started in the summer of 2019 or whatever it was, like I was going down to Bolsa at like 3 p.m. Windy as heck, low tide, super flat, and I was like, this is fun. Like this is great.
Just gliding down the sand.
I thought it was fun. And then my brother-in-law was like, why don't you go to Seal Beach? I was like, Seal Beach? He's like, yeah, that's like shore break. That's what you want. I was like, yeah. All right. So I came up here after one of my sessions over there, and I met a few guys. To this day, I don't remember who they were. Yeah. But I was like, dude, this is real. At names. Yeah. This is real stuff.
I used to.
And so I've been coming here ever since.
Yeah. So. I used to skim on Long Beach, dude, because I used to live on 4th Street in Cherry.
Okay.
So I used to just grab my board and my beach cruiser, and I just used to ride down the beach, and then I'll just catch the little waves. And everybody's like, "There's no waves there." I remember this one day, this random guy. I'm walking down the stairs, and he's like, "There's no waves right here," and I'm like, "Yes, there is." And he's like, "No, there's no waves for that." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "You have to go down south." Like, and I'm like, "Where?" And it's like Newport or like Balboa. Well, it's same thing, or Laguna Beach. And I'm like,
"Yeah."
Wait, really? It's
that's
like
far.
Yeah, I didn't have a car at that moment, but a few times I rolled my bicycle all the way from Long Beach all the way here, holding my board like that.
Jeez.
I didn't care. I mean, I was young. I was like 22, 23. I mean,
okay.
And people that know me, they know how like, and like I have so much energy all the time. Like when I was younger, I'm like, let's do this, let's do that, let's go, vámonos, let's go. So I was like, I don't care. Put my backpack on. I started coming here more often.
Okay.
Because I bought myself a scooter.
Okay.
A 50cc scooter, Yamaha Suma. Oh, Yamaha Suma.
Okay.
And then I used to sit on the board, and my board will stick out this much out the back.
Okay.
I probably looked like I straight up cooked, but I did not care, dude. I did not care. I was like, I'm going to Seal Beach. And then you know how scooters have like a compartment below the seat? I used to put my towels, my phone, like my water, some beer sometimes. And I was just smash all the way over here,
That's
man.
rad.
Yeah, that's when I met Joe, and I met who else did I met here? Well, I met Angel. I don't know if you haven't met Angel.
I met Angel.
Yeah, Angel. And a few other guys. And I met Chance, his dad, and you know all the guys.
Yeah.
And you know wintertime is like freaking skimboarding capital here, which I love. And I hate at the same time because it's super cold.
It's cold.
But
that's huge.
But yeah, dude.
Except for today.
I know, right? The sun blessed us today with some sun, and the waves are okay.
They're
some
right,
good side. They were good.
I think I was just too lazy to get any waves.
Yeah, me. I told you, I got all my freaking vaccinations yesterday. And God damn it, I don't want to dive deep into it, but I got like 4 vaccinations yesterday because I'm going through my whole immigration stuff. So I'm like,
Right, for sure.
Yeah, my arm yesterday was like tingly and numb, dude, because I got 2 on the top and 2 down below. Forget it.
They didn't spread it out or anything?
They
didn't spread it out or
Yeah, like 2 up here and then 2 down below. Like the 2 down below, I was like, oh, I felt those. I'm not scared of needles. I mean, I'm all tied up, but
right.
I'm like, I felt those too. It was weird because it's like right below, below your elbow.
Right.
So I'm like, I never seen somebody get a vaccination. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Mexico. I moved to the States here in 2012.
Okay.
And I've been chasing the American dream.
The American dream.
But, now I'm going through the whole lawyer stuff. And then, it is what it is, man. You have to, pull the trigger sometimes. And then you got to do what you got to do. I'm not against the vaccinations, but I'm not, like, I didn't want them. I was like, I don't want them. I've been vaxxed already since I was a kid, but it's the whole thing with immigration. You have to be re-vaxxed because you become kind of like a newborn in the United States. So you have to have by law and by, I guess,
So
prevention.
when are you officially a citizen?
So right now, my lawyer has submitted my paperwork, and then I'm gonna within 6 months I will be getting a work permit.
Okay.
And then once I get my work permit, then I'm gonna have another court date with the immigration officers, and they go through my case, and we talked about what you do, or what do you do for a living, or what do you do before you come to the States. So it's a whole 9 yards, dude. But to become, so I'll be a resident first, and then I'll become a citizen within 2 years.
Oh, cool!
So,
congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's awesome.
It's something that I've been dreaming of, But yeah, it finally happened, dude. It finally happened. Shout out to my wife. She's helping me throughout the whole.
She married you, anchored you down.
Yeah. Oh, dude. She anchored me down on the first date, dude.
Yeah.
She did not wait. She was like, "I like this dude," and then I told her all the time, I was like, "You did some sort of witchery," or like. And she's like, "Nah, I did not. I didn't do anything." I was like, "Don't you lie to me!" Like, but yeah, it's funny, dude. And then shit, we've been together for 3 years already, bro.
That's awesome. Congrats, man.
I'm a happy married guy. Her kids are awesome. She has 2 kids.
Okay.
Her kids
How old are they?
Oldest one's 14. The little one's 10.
Okay.
Boy and girl.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them are great. They're super chill. They do their own stuff. They're good kids, man. Like, you don't have to tell them what to do. They do their homework. They shower. They clean their dishes. Like, they're cool. I mean, I don't.
Sweet. Well,
I don't.
instant family, right?
Yeah, I don't get involved and to kind of like mandate them too much because I'm not their dad. But I always tell them, like, I'm your friend. So, and then we live on the same roof. So I'm like, hey, dude, come on, you gotta clean that, or come on, help your mom do this, or you know. So they're like, okay, like, they never say no, or they always looked at me like, but they're cool, man. I got no troubles with them at all.
That's cool.
Yeah, I always cook breakfast for them in the morning before I go to work, and they go to school. And I guess you could say I'll be a good dad, man, if you want to put it that way.
You're already in there. Like,
I guess, yeah. I wake
you're
up
at the hardest stage right now as teenagers.
I know. I wake up extra early so I can go downstairs and make some breakfast for them and for my wife. So I mean, I guess I'm good. Yeah.
You'll be alright.
That shouldn't be that bad, but yeah, man. Thank you so much for being here,
man.
bro.
Thanks for having me.
I don't know how much time you have. I don't know what time you have to be back.
I should probably get out of here soon, though.
Okay, but yeah. Going back to Paul right here. Shout out to Paul.
Follow my YouTube channel.
Follow his YouTube channel. I like his videos. I always like them. And then yeah, we met here at the beach. And I text him, I say like a week ago. And I'll be like, hey, you want to be at the podcast?
Yeah, dude.
He said, hell yeah. So here we are after a good session. I had some coffee. He has his Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bulls.
My Red Bull addiction.
Bro, next time I'll come to the beach, I'm gonna drink a Red Bull. You will be like, no, don't drink.
Don't do that again.
I'm gonna be running left and right.
See, that's my problem with Red Bull. Like, I drink the sugar-free ones, so I don't like crash. But I could drink one of these before bed and still go to bed.
Oh man,
I have such a caffeine tolerance.
I drink decaf coffee, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're still like jittery.
Oh yeah, like I'm like.
You're like hypersensitive.
Yeah, dude. The other day, I forgot to tell my wife this morning, but so we bought like decaf and regular, but both of them are Dunkin' Donuts coffee, like the pods.
Okay.
I didn't realize, and I just grabbed one, and then god damn, I went to work, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I'm like, went back home, and I was like,
I got a regular.
I was like, damn, I got a regular coffee, man. I'll drink it on the weekends if I come skimming and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I want that hit, But this is I don't drink Red Bulls, man. Neither monsters. I used to, when I used to work in the kitchen, I needed that boost, bro. Like I used to smash 2 in one day. I guess that's kind of like and you know what happened to me?
What happened?
Me and my wife, we were driving to Lake Tahoe, and then I was kind of sleepy because we took off after work, and I drank a monster. I almost had a panic attack, dude. I couldn't breathe. I was like, you know when you have like that pain chest, I was like, dude, this is weird. And I was like, I can't do that, dude. Like, so I was like, toss it away. I was like, and then I completely stopped caffeine for almost a year. Funny story, dude. I never drank coffee before. Never. Even my uncles and my cousins are like, you never drank coffee, dude. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Now I'm like, let's go to Starbucks.
Right.
Let's go to Starbucks. So let's go here. My wife loves coffee, man. So I guess it comes from that. Like, you want some coffee? Yeah, I'll drink some coffee.
Right.
But yeah, bro.
For sure.
I'm gonna let you go, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
I don't think I'm missing anything else. I mean, I know you.
Yeah. Spilled my guts all over the sand over here.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy loves Disneyland. He's always out and about with his wife and his kid. I love that.
True.
Probably in a few years, once I want afford it, I'll get a season pass. I never been to Disneyland. No.
Dude,
so
you gotta go to Disney.
I guess I gotta go. I'm a big fan of like Toy Story and like all those Disney movies. So I mean, I grew up in the '90s. So
that's right.
So maybe we should go together.
Yeah, let's
You'll
go.
be like,
Let's
hey.
go snowboarding too.
Hell yeah, I'm down. Let's go to. I'm a big fan of mountain hike because it's right here.
Oh yeah,
an hour
and
20 minutes and $60 lift ticket. Can't go wrong with that, brother. So
I usually go at night. Night's really fun.
I never been, but I heard it's fun, and also it's also cheaper. It's like $40.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Cheaper.
Have you really quick? Have you ever been at the pizza place coming down the mountain? It's on the right hand side. It
doesn't ring.
What's the name? So you coming back from Mountain High. It's on the right hand side where's all the shopping centers and with like the little shops. Best pizza in Wrightwood, dude.
Really?
It's
in Wrightwood.
I think it's Wrightwood.
Well, yeah, but
right?
That's a small town.
Yeah.
Best pizza in Southern California, maybe? No.
Nah.
Nah.
But it's a very good pizza. It's a rock oven, so it's like that old school OG Italian style pizza. Oh my God, you gotta try. Let's go, dude.
I'll try
that.
Do that. I'm down.
All right, Paul.
All right, buddy.
Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it.
For sure.
Check out his YouTube channel. I'll put the description down below. And then hope you enjoy my videos. Again, thank you again.
For sure.
And then throw in the comments any tips that I should do. People, tell me what else you guys want to talk about. Let me know what you guys want to hear about,
Maybe I'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to be back, yeah.
Hell yeah. You have to, man. You have to. So, yeah, don't forget, check out his YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Like my videos, too. I truly appreciate it. Hey, man, I got 100 views in the last video.
Good job,
So,
dude.
there you go. I think I had like 30 subscribers, so.
There you go.
I'm getting there, man. I'm going forward. I
Climb.
keep telling everybody. I took a little break because of my wife stuff, but I'm going for it, man.
Perfect.
I'm going for it. And then this is what I love podcasts. I love radio stuff, and that's it.
Perfect.
All right?
All right, man.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Say hi to your kiddo and your wife. Thank you to your wife, too. Let him be here. And then, let's plan that ride with, Mountain High.
Yeah, let's do it.
Trip, all right?
I'm always down.
All right, thank you so much. Stay up, stay humble. This is the Trash Talk Podcast, and we out here in Seal Beach, California. After a good session, we out. Shit! Thank you so much.